It is the 17th of June, 2026. This is WIKISPEED LRW Standup. Lauren, you want to start us off?
Okay, this is Lauren on an island in Salish Sea off British Columbia, Canada. And past week, didn't do anything directly related. Uh, and coming week, I do hope to back up my computers and make some progress on either doing a new Google group and dealing with the problems there, or if I'm ambitious, I'll do the list monk and get an account with OHV Quebec and for a couple of uh, groups like this that I belong to. And um, then I also want to try and work with containers. And also I want to, I did talk this week to David about, I sent out an email about using the water containers that I have at the garden to in not we're not allowed to have an automated system going to the main water supply, but I was thinking of something with a battery to pump water out of my water collection can.
Um,
So so and blocks are I'm trying to get a diagnostic test uh and not a high risk thing. Trying to get it and being a little frustrated with the system. I'm on a list. It's taken too long.
Waiting list.
And so that's a block. And that's it for me. So now to David.
Okay, I did a lot of stuff. I did a lot of programming. I wrote a program that lets you put in 6 letters and then finds all the words that you can make from those 6 letters. I did that so that I could cheat on a game on my phone where you try to make words out of the letters that they give you there. In the process, yeah, and in the process, I was actually working improving a generalized program I had for generating combinations of things from a list. So it actually had general applications. Also, I wanted a better dictionary than the one I had from this, so I went online to look for dictionary files, and I found quite a few of them, but they all had this flaw that they didn't have a carriage return after the word. They just had a line feed. And because of that, the program wouldn't load in the individual words. If you tried to load in, it loaded the whole file in as one word because there was no carriage returns. So I wrote a program that loads in the file and it puts carriage return in front of every line feed, so that now you've got a workable list there. So that was so in a way I did 3 programs: the generalized combination maker, the word maker, and the file fixer, I call it. I also did some work on my brain fixer, getting the lights flashing and everything, and got the programming and everything done, and so that worked. And I also did some work trying to I have a bunch of Arduino Unos that I can't seem to download the code onto, and I spent some time trying to get that fixed and never did, so I don't know what I'm going to do with those. And I also did some work on the computers, updating things and all like that, so some computer work and everything. And I'm thinking I did something else, but I can't think of what it is. So I had a pretty productive week there. Along with, the gardening, the lawn work and all this other government group that I had to do. So I think that's about it. Let's see, what am I supposed to do next? Talk
Coming,
about next week.
coming week,
Next
yeah.
week, yep.
Coming week. Well, coming week. I might do a bit more refining on the generalized combination generating program, and also definitely do some more work on the brain fixer. Um, we talk about blocks now.
Lots.
Yep.
Yeah. And the process improvement there. I have stopped scheduling appointments for my hand therapy for my hand because I decided that it's not worth the money or the time, and I'm just going to do the exercises myself at home and try to discipline that. So that kind of removes a block of having a couple of doctor appointments, which really kind of break up the day. It's not just the time I'm there, but it's going there, getting ready, having to take a shower that day, the whole bit. So, what might be a half-hour appointment ends up actually taking a couple hours out of my day and breaking things up. So that's a big block kind of removed. I don't know any other blocks that I'm going to be.
I have a question
Yeah.
before I forget. So did you use regular expressions for for your combination program?
Regular expressions, what do you mean?
Oh, it's a it's a kind of protocol that a lot of languages support. It's a very powerful search and replace. It gives you a lot of it's like super bunches of it has different kinds of wildcards, like for a space or
Oh, is this you talking about my file fixer program?
yeah,
No, I wrote a program to do that myself.
yeah,
It,
yeah,
it actually loads in byte by byte the text file, and when since I know there's no carriage return, every time it hits and it reads it byte by byte and sends it to another file.
right,
So it's generating a second file, and anytime it hits a line feed, it sends a carriage return and line feed to the new file.
yeah,
And so it's just a matter of byte by byte. And it only takes, a few seconds to fix a whole file, a multi 10 kilobyte file there or something. So no,
I
I generally tend to write my own programs for these things.
I
I can
did
do
a
that faster than I can find somebody else's program to do it and learn
yeah,
to use it.
yeah. It's like it's a bunch of symbolic things for doing stuff with text. And I'll talk during crosstalk. I did a contract where I was converting from one computer language to another, and they were quite similar, but they weren't the same. And
So you had to change a few
I
keywords.
used regular expressions to
So you had to change a few keywords.
it has key symbols, and yeah,
Yeah, I actually wrote and sold a program to that too, a text program. It reads in a text file, and you can say replace this word with this word,
yeah,
and you could actually do it with an entire folder full of files. You could say
yeah.
all the text files in this folder and replace this word with this word or whatever the case,
Well,
this string, whatever it is. And it was mostly useful for like changing websites. If you wanted to say change the prices on a website or do something like that, or
yeah.
change a word, so you could just go in there and change everything there. But
Great.
anyway, go ahead. So I think that's it for me.
Okay. So make a little trick, Stream Canada. I didn't do much this week. I saw a video on a robot that took commands like verbal commands and like follow me or whatever. And it was I think it was a four-legged robot. And it was open source. And it was a kit. So I sent that off to Lauren. I didn't know if you'd be interested in it, Dave, so I didn't send it to you. Anyway, I did that, and I am a little bit closer to finishing the painting of my fence, which is a big block for me. So I did that in the wrong order. Okay, what I did last week was just a video. Next week, I am hoping I'm going to be done with the stupid fence. So I'm going to be working on Docker and another project that I've got at TechWorks. And then blocks are, I'm still painting the frickin' fence, and it rained today, so I couldn't paint it today. And back to you, Lauren, for retro.
I'm going to give myself a 5. Uh, and the team David's pulling us up. So I'm going to say an 8 for the team. No process improvement.
Okay. Dave, you're up.
I'm gonna. I was gonna give myself a 9, but I think I'll give myself another point for getting here, even if I was 5 minutes late. And so I'm gonna go. I wish I'd gotten a bit more done on the brain fixer and everything, and I'll just give myself a 9. And
Okay.
the team, I'll give the team an 8. You guys did a fair amount of stuff there. Um,
Okay.
and process improvement, I already talked about that. Basically, I stopped the medical things, and I got 90% of my lawn cut today. So that's kind of a process improvement that I want to do that for a little while, despite the fact that the heat index was 106 here or something. I mowed like half an hour at a time, and then jumped in the pool, and then and just kept doing that. So. Uh, yeah, I mean, basically, trying to get, I guess, if I get something done now, does that count process improvement for next week or something? Okay. Um, I don't know I'm trying to think. There should be some other process improvement that I can do. If I can just figure out how to do things more efficiently or something. Maybe just do with less sleep or something. I don't know.
Okay. I'm going to give myself a 3 because I gave myself a 2 last week, and I actually did something this week. And I'll go with a 9 for the team because everybody else is doing stuff. I'm bringing you guys down, and I don't have a process improvement for the team anyway. So I guess that pretty much wraps it up. You want to record crosstalk or no?
Not me.
Okay,
I
I'm gonna hit
I
the
see no
button.
reason to record.